I'm Sergeant Brown, UCPD. The reason I stopped because you're not wearing your seatbelt. You have your license registration on you, ma'am.
I'm sorry, is that... I'm sorry. I just took my seatbelt off.
You didn't have her on.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You're going to have to... I just took it off. I wear my seatbelt. Actually, I yell at everybody for not wearing their seatbelt.
Outstanding. Do you have your license on you, ma'am?
I'm not going to do this morning.
Dude, we're not from here.
I know you guys are from Michigan. I saw the tag. Do you have your passport on you or some sort of ID?
I left it at the fucking house. It's not even on me.
Okay, no worries.
I got mine.
He's got his.
Okay. Do you have
I'm on my way to church right now.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Do you actually have a DL?
What do you mean? I don't need a driver's license in America, actually. Just to be honest with you, I don't. I've already won this in court.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I was definitely wearing my seatbelt. We'll have to subpoena those videos.
What's your first name, ma'am? Ma'am, what's your first name?
What?
Your first name?
But I'm trying to figure out what crime I committed for you to ask me that.
Alright guys, buckle up because today's story is wild. We've got a full-blown entitled sovereign citizen, Miss Dixie, and her so-called lawyer husband, both thinking they're above the law. But here's the kicker, they meet two no-nonsense Florida cops who are not having it. It starts with a routine seatbelt stop, and things explode instantly. Dixie insists she doesn't need a driver's license, claiming she's already won in court, while the officers stay calm, trying to verify her ID and vehicle registration. The tension is immediate, she's shouting, arguing, and testing every line of authority, while the cops navigate her bizarre claims with patience. Alright guys, you won't believe how quickly a simple traffic stop turns into a high-stakes showdown over law, identity, and pure entitlement.
Not wearing your seatbelt, ma'am.
That's not a crime.
It's a traffic violation, ma'am.
It's actually a civil infraction.
Which I can pull you over for, yes.
No, I was wearing my seatbelt though. We're having a dispute here. I was wearing it, and you're saying
we're having a dispute here. So here,
you can't tell me I was not wearing it.
Can you settle down for a second here? Here's how it's going to play out. I'm going to verify everything, and I'm just going to cut you a traffic warning and be on my merry way. That was my whole plan. Just to be honest with you, not to get into a long, drawn-out argument about whatever. I'm just going to verify that you have a license or whatever that says you can drive in the state of the United States. Once that's clean and valid, I'm out of here. That is my plan. All right. What's your first name, Mama?
It's Dixie.
Dixie. Miss Dixie. Okay. And your birthday?
It's in August.
August what?
22nd.
22nd?
Wow, I cannot wait to tell my professor this.
Okay, and the year?
We have to do all this over traffic?
Yeah, because I don't have her DL or a passport.
Check this out. Miss Dixie keeps escalating, refusing to produce a driver's license and only showing her passport. She claims she doesn't need a license in Florida, citing obscure laws and personal beliefs. The officers calmly explain civil citations, traffic rules, and ID requirements, but Dixie is relentless, arguing and mocking them. Her husband chimes in with convoluted legal talk, trying to shield her, but the cops are unshaken. The atmosphere is tense, words fly, cameras roll, and you can feel the conflict crackling. By now, the audience can see that this isn't just a simple disagreement, it's a battle of wills between law enforcement and a couple who truly believe rules don't apply to them. Every moment escalates, and the cops are forced to enforce the law despite the constant interruptions.
I just told you
You
that.
need an
I won it in the
identification,
Supreme
though.
Court.
Right.
I don't have to have
To verify your identity, yes you do.
No, I don't.
Okay, whatever you say, but I need. What's your date of birth?
Oh, 82.
82. Okay.
8282. Here's my passport.
Oh, perfect.
26. I was looking for my passport ID, but I only have my passport.
All right, thank you, Miss Dixie.
You're welcome.
Also, by any chance, do you have the registration?
This is my husband's truck.
Okay. Do you have the registration or anything that has a VIN on it?
We
no
do
worries.
things different.
I've never been pulled over before.
Okay.
Honestly.
Yeah, and I had my seatbelt on.
Okay, hang on. So all she has is her passport.
Well, the truck's not registered, so...
It's not even registered? I can't even get anything back on the tag.
There's nothing for it. It's not registered.
Great. Okay.
51.
Here's where we're at.
Step out over here real quick.
Found you. You don't have your license suspended. Out of
mine?
Yeah. Can't find you, and we can't even find the truck. It's not even registered. So I'm gonna run the VIN real quick. Yeah. I mean, we have access. We have access in the database of all the states, but I'm gonna run the VIN and see what we get. That's where we're at. Hello.
What's going on?
How's it going?
This guy said he's gonna give us fucking warning so we can get to church. You know, about to be late.
Alright guys, hold on to your seats, because the drama intensifies. The truck isn't registered, the license can't be found in the system, and Dixie refuses to cooperate with the most basic requests. The cops run the VIN and check databases, but Dixie keeps insisting she's legally untouchable. Meanwhile, her antics start delaying their path to church, adding fuel to the fire. The officers remain professional, but the frustration is palpable. They are facing someone who refuses to play by rules that protect everyone on the road. Every word Dixie utters challenges authority, every motion she makes escalates the tension. This segment exposes the stark clash between law, civic responsibility, and entitlement. You can almost hear the collective groan of anyone watching, knowing how absurdly dangerous this behavior could be on public roads.
Yeah, unfortunately, whatever identification you guys are providing is not coming back. I don't know if he told you that.
It's a federal ID.
Find me. It's a federal ID.
I understand that, but you guys need to have at least a state ID.
I'm actually in Homeland Security School. I'm like going for my bachelor's associates. That's not true.
What are you talking about?
I understand that, but you are required to have a driver's license.
No, you're not.
Okay.
That's
all right.
Title 18, Section 31, brother. I know what the words
He's a
are.
lawyer.
Okay.
That's why we got a passport. It actually says on there to not detain.
And I've been pulled over
If I'm correct,
a
it
few
says not
different
detain.
times and never have a problem. It's always freaking Florida.
Miss Dixie.
I don't want to talk to you about the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not finding it at all.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. They're on a paper system.
Okay.
And what is this guy talking about? A passport isn't an identification.
It's a formal identification. Is not a form for a license to operate a motor vehicle.
Yeah, but we're not a resident of the state of Florida.
You still have to have a license to operate a vehicle in the state of Florida.
Okay.
Go ahead, Eustace.
I actually am getting my bachelor's associates and
Now things get even crazier. Dixie compares being a sovereign citizen to being black in America, a claim that's not only outrageous but completely ignorant. The officers call her out, keeping their cool, but the camera captures every ridiculous word she says. Her legal knowledge is laughable, her logic twisted, and her patience non-existent. Meanwhile, viewers are left shocked at her audacity, yelling at officers while making absurd demands for her attorneys. This segment is pure chaos, highlighting how entitlement and ignorance collide with law enforcement authority. The cops are forced to escalate their actions, preparing for arrest while she continues to argue, whine, and disrupt, demonstrating a complete disregard for rules, safety, and common sense. It's aggressive, tense, and unbelievable.
everybody is a sovereign. Why? I would like to. Oh, I see. Cody, why are you arresting me? Good, arrest me. I hope you arrest me. Call Kathy right now. Get my attorneys on the phone. Oh, touch me. Okay. Okay.
All right, man.
Okay.
Get up.
Okay.
You're resisting now.
Okay. I'm not resisting anything. You just pulled me
Step
backwards.
inside. Watch your head.
I am.
Alright guys, brace yourself. Dix is about to hit peak meltdown. She demands immediate arrest, calls for attorneys, screams about her rights, and even claims she's pregnant while resisting lawful commands. Every second is a mix of chaos and incredulity. The officers calmly explain what constitutes resisting arrest and why she must comply, but Dix's reactions are pure theatrics. Cameras capture the chaos as she intentionally trips herself to fabricate a physical confrontation. Her husband panics over their fake license plate and unregistered vehicle, highlighting how unprepared they are for real-world consequences. This section is a roller coaster of tension, aggression, and absurdity, showing the extreme lengths some people go to avoid following the law.
It is the law. You cannot handcuff me behind my back.
Thanks, guys.
Why are you guys being so aggressive?
All right.
You cannot.
My guys are not being aggressive. Your wife is taking things up a notch, unfortunately.
I get that.
But and this is where we're coming from. She doesn't have a driver's license. Okay.
But she's
There's
not driving.
No, she
You're
was
insinuating
she
that.
was driving. That's what I'm saying. I saw her
I'm
drive.
telling you, we're not driving. We're traveling.
Okay, you're traveling, whatever you want to call it, but she does not have a valid
What do you mean?
driver's license.
Feet in now.
Are being
So
calm.
here's the
All right,
deal.
put
Now
your
you're
feet
being
in.
charged with resisting.
What?
You're being charged with resisting as well. I'm not putting up
I
with the bullshit.
didn't resist. I was backwards. How can I resist?
Put your left foot in. Not lawfully obeying to command.
Two? What is the first command?
I told you to go to the car
Why would you
Walk
put
over
me
here.
and detain me?
because you're being
Put
arrested.
your left foot
But
in
for
now.
what?
I already explained to you. Operating a motor vehicle in the state of Florida without a flowered
That
license.
is not your that is not a vehicle.
Watch your knee.
That'll be for your
My passport says
Put
do
it
not
aside.
detain.
Check this out, guys. Dixie continues arguing about IDs, passports, and driving privileges, completely ignoring Florida law. The officers repeatedly explain that traveling does not exempt her from needing a valid driver's license. Dixie escalates by shouting, making absurd claims about sovereignty, and resisting guidance on lawful procedures. The cops remain professional, but you can feel the frustration building. Every argument she makes is met with factual legal responses, but Dixie refuses to back down, proving how deeply she's immersed in this self-styled sovereign citizen mentality. This segment is intense, aggressive, and almost comical, but it highlights a serious issue. Entitlement and ignorance can turn ordinary traffic stops into explosive confrontations.
Cody, let me ask you, I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you a question, okay? Are you guys like sovereign citizens?
No, of course not.
Okay.
We're just Americans that stand up for, our rights.
Okay, and I'm totally fine with that. I
Okay.
respect that, by all means. It's okay. I don't mean to like insult you by asking that question. But
Okay.
the certain language that was being used, it kind of had me like a little concerned.
Okay.
You guys are
I mean,
you guys are
sure.
traveling, but
Yeah.
you guys gotta have a driver's license.
No,
You can have a passport and stuff for ID purposes.
In Florida. Yeah, it is for ID purposes.
For ID purposes, but for driving a motorized vehicle in the states, you need a traveling. You need a driver's license.
You do not need a driver's license to travel.
Yes, you do.
All right, ma'am. I have a female officer pat you down, make sure you don't have anything.
Okay, this is an
Illegal on
abuse
your
of
person.
power, and
It's not
I
an
will
abuse
be.
of power,
It's
it's-
okay. Let her pat
it's
me
our
down.
policy.
Let her pat me down. You can go ahead and pat me down,
Right
ma'am.
over here. There you go.
I have the right to remain silent,
yes.
and that's what I choose to do so from now on. You will not get my fingerprints. You will not get anything from me.
Do you have anything on you, guns, drugs?
No, I don't have anything on me. Anything. Anything.
I'm just gonna pat you down real
Go
quick.
ahead.
Do you have anything in your bra?
I don't have anything in my bra but
Okay,
my
just making
boobies. Oh my God, I cannot wait to file a lawsuit against the Eustis Police Department.
Alright guys, now we hit the handcuffing and detainment stage. Dixie panics, tries to prevent the officers from handcuffing her, and continues her loud, uncooperative behavior. The cops enforce the law, explaining every step and safety procedure, while Dixie protests, claiming abuse of power. Cameras capture every tense moment. The struggle between individual delusion and institutional authority is raw. By now, the audience understands the sheer audacity of someone thinking they can ignore legal requirements, disrupt public safety, and still claim moral or legal high ground. The officers remain composed, but the tension is palpable. This portion of the documentary emphasizes law enforcement professionalism in the face of extreme entitlement and conflict.
Go to jail for traveling through the state of Florida.
You need a driver's license.
No, you do not.
Cooperative
No,
vehicle.
I've already won that with section and case law. God damn it, I'm in Homeland Security school. Are you guys kidding me? I could be your boss in another
So you have
3 years.
graduated,
It's in the middle of teaching me that this crap is crap.
Okay.
Cody, call Kathy. Tell her to get here now. My children are with somebody else, you stupid
You can step
idiot.
aside, watch your head,
I can't even believe you guys.
watch your knee.
Bye, have a great time.
What'd she do?
So they're trying to walk her to the car, and she's yelling and screaming, and purposely tripped herself down on the ground to make it look like we were being physical.
Sovereign citizen?
Yeah, the terms that they're using.
Traveling?
I don't contract with the government. We don't need a driver's license. We have our passports. You guys are like on your high horse, like authority type. The language is all there.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's Sunday. People are supposed to be happy.
Not her.
She's far from happy right now.
I need you to take her to the PD.
She's in my car right now.
Oh, she is? Okay, all right.
I mean, what?
Trade places then. Now, if you want to have the
I'm
truck,
gonna
if
have
you want the
it
truck
towed to
moved
church.
to the church, you can do that with the tow truck company. Okay.
Do what? Yeah, I'm gonna call the tow truck company, but I still don't want them to remove my plate. That's
Check this out. The situation finally winds down as Dixie is escorted to the PD, still arguing, yelling, and trying to manipulate the scenario. Her husband worries about fake license plates, her protests continue, and the officers remain firm but professional. By the end, the consequences are clear. Dixie is charged with multiple offenses, including driving without a license, unregistered vehicle operation, resisting arrest, and failing to sign the ticket. The clash of entitlement versus law reaches its climax, showing viewers why legal systems exist and why cooperation is essential. This segment captures the full spectrum of conflict, absurdity, frustration, legal enforcement, and consequences. It's aggressive, dramatic, and utterly captivating.
I have to. It's
What do you mean?
It's not assigned to the truck. You have to have the tag and the vehicle registered together.
Show me.
Okay? If it's not registered, okay, you
Can you show
cannot
me
be
that?
driving this car.
Can you show? I'm not driving.
I'll have
This
one of
is
my
what I
officers
keep on
show you the
saying.
statute.
You
Okay?
can show me the statute, but I've already won this. If you look up my wife's name in the state of Florida, like 2 years ago, bro, we just went through this.
Okay.
In West Palm Beach, look it up. Everything dismissed. They tried giving her like 38 tickets.
How much you guys went out of that?
I think I settled for about 25,000.
25 mil?
1,000.
Thousand?
No, come on. I don't do all that